Today is Wednesday, December 10th. What does the word torture mean to you? The U.S. government is divided on that issue. I'm Jasmine Diaz.
And I'm Haley Alford. NFL quarterback Cam Newton was in a car wreck and won't be playing Sunday. We'll have the details. Your CSN News starts now.
Yesterday, the Senate Intelligence Committee released a report on CIA use of enhanced interrogation techniques against terrorist suspects captured after 9/11. President Obama called the brutal tactics contrary to our values, and he said he will use his authority to make sure we will never resort to those methods again. Many Republicans objected to the report released by the Democratic-led committee and challenged its contention that the harsh interrogation tactics didn't work in producing usable intelligence. Other former officials argued that the sleep deprivation, waterboarding, and being stripped naked and left that way for days wasn't torture.
Carolina Panthers quarterback Cam Newton was involved in a car accident on Tuesday. The team says Newton suffered 2 transverse fractures to his lower back and no internal injuries. The Panthers released a statement. Cam Newton is in fair condition and undergoing tests at Carolina's Medical Center and will remain there overnight for observation. The injury is similar to the one suffered by Cowboys quarterback Tony Romo, who missed 1 game with the injury earlier in the season before returning to action. The Charlotte Observer reported Newton is likely to miss Sunday's game against Tampa Bay.
According to a new study on ancient Vikings DNA, there's a possibility that Vikings might have been family, men, and wives traveled with them to new lands. Scientists found that maternal DNA that was collected from ancient Norsemen closely matched with DNA of modern-day people living in North Atlantic Isles, mainly from the Orkney and Shetland Islands. According to the findings, to colonize new lands, Viking men and women both traveled on ships. The popular notation of Vikings as glorified hoodlums was also challenged by the new study. Scientists say that Vikings weren't just raiders and pillagers. They established settlements and grew crops. Trade was very, very important. In other words, they were more civilized than most think. We'll be right back after these messages.
Do you know what reckless driving is? It is the operation of an automobile in a dangerous manner given the circumstances. It could be going too fast for the conditions, having too many passengers in the vehicle, or failing to yield to other vehicles. Did you know motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for teens? 7 teens ages 16 to 19 die every day from motor vehicle injuries. Reckless driving could lead to a fine, driver's license suspension, or worse.
By Dr. Kim Keller. Your smile is your first impression. Make it a good one. And visit Dr. Keller today. Today's high will be a 54 with a low of 42, and tomorrow's high will be a 55 with a low of 40.
Imagine growing old and having no family to spend Christmas with. There are a lot of elderlies that live in centers with no visitors. If you would like to bring joy to some of them, please join Miss Levi and other students in singing Christmas carols at Streamside, Assisting Living in Nampa on Thursday, December 18th at 6 p.m. A sign-up sheet is available in Miss Levi's classroom, room 201.
Get community service hours while helping out our planet. Join us for Earth Club in Miss Johnson's room every Monday after school. Remember to bring trash picking up gear next time. Also, softball open gyms begin January 5th every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. in the green room.
If the canned food drive has ignited the spirit of giving inside you and you're looking for more ways to give, Miss Levi is collecting toys and stuffed animals for Children's Hospital with her friends Miss Idaho International. Bring this toys and stuffed animal to room 201 by December 18th.
There are still several tags for needy children in the Salvation Army Angel Tree in the library. Please choose a tag and get a gift for a needy child. Bring your unwrapped gift back to the library no later than next Wednesday. Thanks for considering others during this Christmas season.
Club will be selling candy canes and candy cane grams to send to friends on today. During all 3 lunches, 50% of the proceeds will be donated to the Nampa Family Justice Center, an organization dedicated to ending domestic violence.
Today's SAT word of the day is mandatory, an adjective that means required, obligatory.
You can use it this way. The strict new law included a mandatory fine for those who violated.
That's your news. We'll see you right here again tomorrow on the Bulldog Edition.